What's up, everybody, and welcome to a beer day with TK. Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend so far. It's a little overcast in Findlay, Ohio today. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of rain, which is much needed, as we've turned into the dead grass capital of Northwest Ohio. When looking over the videos, I've noticed that I predominantly stayed with Ohio beers so far, so I decided to switch it up today. We have LeTub. It's from the French region of Chicago, apparently, from the Whiner Brewing Company, and we're going to give this a shot. Before I get into tasting the actual beer, I want to talk a little bit about beer ratings. When you rate beers, there's kind of two ways that I approach this. One is simply, do I like the beer or not? Right? Pretty easy. The other would be, is this beer a good representation of the style? Which means that there may be styles that I don't like, and I have to then try and evaluate the beer, even though I don't like the style, put that aside. Is this beer true to the style, which is a good representation of what it should be? There are a lot of apps out there that can help you figure out, if beers are good or bad or what people think about them. So Beer Advocate, Untapped, things like that. And some of them have great value. I've been on Untapped since 2011. I love the app for a number of reasons. Primarily, I like it because it logs what I've drank. Before Untapped, before I had these apps, I basically had an Excel spreadsheet where I'd manually log each beer, the brewer, city, state, country, whatever, and whether I liked it, give it a rating, and keep those just for my own personal records. Once Untapped came out, it was a brilliant way to easily do that in your pocket. They give out badges and different things like that. It'll tell you what's on tap at bars near you, which is quite a useful feature. So it's really good. Now, the negative is that I think people tend to give beers ratings because everyone else did. So if you log into a beer and it's Three Floyds, Russian River, one of these better breweries, I think some people are reluctant to give the beer whatever their rating is because they think everyone else likes it. I have to too. I know a lot of it really depends on taste. Beer tasting is subjective. Do you like it or don't you? Do you like these styles? Or are you rating it based on, is this true to the style? It's a little bit difficult. So with that in mind, I'd just like to say for the most part, what I'm doing is saying, is this a good beer, yeah or no? I understand what the beer style should taste like, so, I do keep that in mind when I give a rating. Um, Something like a farmhouse saison is a style I'm not particularly fond of. I think they tend to be a bit overcarbonated and, in my opinion, lacking in taste. I know a lot of people like them. A lot of these beers get really high ratings. This one, for example, today gets about a 3.74 or 5 on Untapped, which is a fairly solid rating. So there are a lot of people out there that like it. I'm going to give it a shot and see what I think of it. So far, it looks as you'd expect that it would. Foam's kind of dissipating here. It's got a nice smell to it, like a strong smell. Not as bubbly or carbonated as I would have expected in a farmhouse. I think it's about a 6.4 ABV, so it's a little bit alcohol-y, but I don't think it really tastes it. You do pick up that it's probably higher than the average 4.55% beer, but it doesn't hit you with that alcohol taste that once you get over 6, a lot of beers tend to do. So I think this is pretty solid. Again, farmhouse saisons to me, they're middle of the road. They're a decent beer, decent style, but it's not something I would go out of the way to get. But this offering from Whiner Brewing seems to be fairly decent. I would give it a thumbs up. I would drink another one. I'm not sure what their distribution is. If you can find LeTub where you live, check it out. Maybe you'll like it. If you like the video, if you could, give me a like. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome too. If not, you could just keep watching them, and thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the videos. Till next time.